don't know if I can say this, right? But I spoke to Karen yesterday, and I'm not going to say what I think I can't say. But if Karen was a dangerous individual, what occurred yesterday, I can't imagine would have occurred. And I don't want to talk about it in case I can't talk about it. But it's a madness. It's a madness. It's a madness. Karen Sproul here. Madeleine McCann's disappearance at the age of 3. Yeah, we know all this. All right. So, right, kids, let's talk a little bit about hypocrisy, right? So, it is the collective opinion. It is the collective opinion of the people around Julia that this would never, ever have even been brought to charges, let alone prison, if it was any other case in the world, in our opinion, in a collective opinion. This is a political situation, in our humble opinions. Because if it wasn't for a certain family involved in this, like so many other cases, so many actual horrific cases of stalking and abusive behavior. For a start, right? Karen. Julia's freaking Cocker Spaniel was scarier than Karen, all right? And I'm glad that she's out. I'm glad that she's out. Because her 72-hour prison stay, disgraceful. Disgraceful. It really is. So, okay, let's focus on this for a second. It's not fair, okay? You're damn right. You're damn right, Margie. It's a disgrace. And the fact that all of this is going to be dragging on until April now for Julia. I'm going to be honest. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. And the reason for this is I can't talk about. But I knew she wasn't going to get bail. Not now. Not until the 22nd of April hearing. I've got a funny feeling there's going to be some magical revelations then. But that is just a humble opinion. It is by no way me stating facts, corresponding anything to you guys whatsoever. But the silver lining is that Karen is out and free. Because I'm telling you, man, that lady. Do you know, it's quite a scary thing of legend, Karen's story. You know how we tell little kids story, don't, the boogeyman, don't talk to strangers, all this. Like the word could be in 2025 for all of our grandmas, like, don't get involved. Okay? Because we've already seen a Royal Marine who is currently in jail for a Facebook post. Okay? And I've got a funny feeling this is going to be the start of a lot of things. There was an individual in the newspaper today. Oh my God. I forgot about that. Sasha, thank you. Freaking jumped out my skin. There was an individual in the newspapers and they're all blurred out. Like, they're all blurred out in it. And I was wondering if that's because of the new internet safety laws. It's weird. Anyway, it's not important. It's just an odd one. Good morning, Pam. I'm really not a fan of this lighting at all. Vanity. But it's an awfully disturbing thought to think that all of this that Julia is going through, so many people who have affected lives, have gone after women, children, men in this country, have made threatening behavior. And I'm not being funny. We've got individuals who, dare I say, are here illegally, following women around, following people from to and from schools, walking through parks, causing distress. Why aren't they in jail? I just want to show you something, and I'm going to be covering this in more detail later. All right, just relax. I'm going to show you what disturbing stalking and alarm causes. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here.
Can you leave me alone? Back the fuck up. You just jumped across the tracks.
You're not going to be disrespectful. Followed her.
Brought to light the urgent need for stricter measures against extremism in the UK. An English man intervened to protect a native English woman who was being followed and harassed by a foreign extremist.
Now, I just want to say this man does not sound like a foreign extremist to me. He sounds like somebody who was raised here.
Watch.
Can you leave me alone?
This is stalking and harassment.
Can you leave me? Excuse me. Can you help me, please? Can you leave me the fuck alone? Can you leave me the fuck alone? Back the fuck up. You just jumped
This is stalking and harassing.
across the tracks to come and chat to me. Go back to your stuff. What do you mean? Stay away from me, bro. No, I don't want to chat to you. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not.
Apologies about the language. But you get the point, right? You get the point. You can see a clear difference between a man rushing over a railway track, following a woman. Now, I cannot confirm if it resulted in an attack of this woman, but this individual goes on to say, let me have my say, and if you act out, I'll just follow you. What, mate? I'll be honest with you. A lot of things get used against asylum seekers and all of that. This man does not sound like an asylum seeker.
I don't want to chat to you. I don't know you from anywhere. Fuck off.
I'll follow you though.
Go away.
Listen,
What is wrong
I'll
with
follow
you?
you though.
What
If
is
you do
wrong
that,
with
if you
you?
act up, I'll follow you.
What is
Yeah, he sounds like he's from here, right? And this is not an argument about using someone's race or demographic to twist it into a story that doesn't link to that. This is an example of what a harassing confrontation, okay, looks like. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, let's just say, for an example, the gentleman in this video thought this was his mum, right? And he was saying, please, can I have a DNA test? Please, can I have a DNA test? Please, 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 just listen to me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. There's a difference there, right? Or am I dumb? Because it seems to me a fairly obvious distinction. Now, let me just see what Serge is up to. Oh, here we go. There we go. Update. Hi, all. I'm pleased to tell you that Karen Sprague has been bailed today. Cannot say anything about it. Won't be answering any questions. Yeah, okay, fair dues. Do you know what's crazy? Is the lockdown on coverage of this. Because the newspaper that we're covering this from, all right, it's Toti. It's a Toti newspaper. News and Star, the Cumberland News. And it's just an odd one. It's just an odd one that we're still here discussing about a young girl who is currently in proper big girl prison, right? For stalking and harassing. Now, we have to think, right? We have to give the legal system the benefit of the doubt that if she was in Karen's position and she wasn't from Poland and she was a British national who has an address and all that stuff, that maybe things will have gone different. Put a 1 in the side chat. Do you think that if Julia was a British national, same case, everything's still the same, but do you think that if she was from the UK and had a bail address, put a 1 in the side chat if you think she would have been bailed, put a 2 in the side chat if you think not. Also, is Queenie here? Is that Queenie? Is that our Queenie? Is it, or is that a different Queenie? If it is our Queenie, I'll be giving you a call today, Queenie. because we're going to get your backside back on here. Good morning yourself, Florida. Good morning yourself, New Jersey. How you doing? How we doing, Kevin? How are you, Kevin? I hope you're doing well, my G. Always comes in and says, good morning from Lakeland, Florida. And Sage, good morning to you too. Hope New Jersey. Hope New Jersey's doing well today too. Yeah. You see, in America, right, you guys have got prison and then you've got jail, right? And here, it's just not like that. Like, it blows my mind that you could. This is the situation that most people in America are in. You get arrested in America, you get taken to jail, you get bailed out, right? But if your bail is $50 and no one pays it, you're in prison. You're held in that jail before you go to prison. It blows my mind. Did you see our Queenie is watching? Yes. Big shout out to Queenie. We're collectively solving your problem, Queenie, of your technological problem. Just bear with us. Now, let's just see. So you guys, some of you think that she would, some of you think that she wouldn't. I think I'm going to have to go with the twos here. Oh, look at this little guy. Oh, I'm going to have to go with the twos here. I think this is 100% to do with the kid. What is that? Everybody see that line down my face? And then it was gone. What the frick is that? Did you all see that? Anyway, if you would mind, there it is again. Is it on the main screen? Keep an eye. Let me know if that appears here. I think I'm going to have to go with two as well. I think they would have found multiple reasons to keep her inside if she was from the UK. 1 second. All right. We not seeing a line, Ronald? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Kaza. What are my honest thoughts on Sergio? I think, yeah, so it wasn't a case of me speaking to him and coming to a resolution. It was me getting a fact wrong. I covered it in a live stream yesterday. You can go and watch it. But yeah. Ron's forgot about the line already. Oh, the line on the screen. Yes. My G's. I love you guys so much. Like my mod team. I just want to say, sometimes I feel like, oh my God, it's like the mod team are like tiny digital care workers. Do you know what I mean? Where every now and again, I'm just sort of walking towards the edge of a bridge and they're like, no, this way, Ron. Come on now. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And off I go again. Okay. So a big shout out to all of you. And it was so funny that it took two of you. Kaz is saying one thing, the line doing your face, like, what the hell is she talking about? Yeah. I love you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. So listen, we're not in a situation where we have the luxury of opinion on people. Okay. We're in a legal situation where if we don't all work together for Julia, then we're just a bunch of plebs, right? I mean, I hate to be so blunt, but we can all argue about who this is and who that is once she's out of jail. Do you see what I'm saying? Have you seen me argue with anyone? Have you seen me go at anyone with an opinion on me? No. Why? Because I don't care. I'm focused on the objective, which is Julia. And oh, I swear to God, there's something about Mary. I appreciate that. I'm ready to destroy this chair. And I need to get shampoo. It's all over the place. But again, I don't get why the daughter of this family is in jail No one's there for her. Why can't you tell us anything you know? Because, okay, so if it was about views and clicks for me, I could put up a video that would just go viral like that off of stuff I know, right? But it's not about clicks and views. It's about Julia. And yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Big shout out to Sheena. Big shout out to everyone that's, doing their best throughout all of this. Apart from the people who are talking bad about me on Facebook pages and that, you can all suck your mums. Suck your mums. No, I'm just kidding. You're allowed to have an opinion on Ron. I don't mind. So, yeah. I don't really know what more to say about the bail. The next live that's going up, which will be before 1 o'clock, is a continuation of me looking into Fia and all the allegations that she's making and all the statements that she's making. I'm wanting to do these in shorter 20-minute to 30-minute live streams, and I've got a whack of them planned for today. There's at least another 2 on Julia's case. We're also going to be looking at the Great British Strike, which is set for May 24th, 25th. We're going to look at the 22 million black hole in public funding that our Prime Minister is trying to hide from and is calling a general election to try and hide his dirty little path that he has made behind himself. We're also going to be delving into some other bits and bobs. What else have we got? Oh. Y'all heard about the pyramids, right? Y'all heard about the pyramids, right? Yeah. There's apparently 6 kilometers of unknown city, allegedly, if you go by what science has to say. I want to talk about that. And there's a whole bunch. But I'm experimenting with, rather than doing one massive, big, long show, I would much rather cut it down into little consumable things, if you know what I mean. But we're going to get all the serious stuff done first, and then we'll dive into the more quirky side of the news. And we'll see how this goes. Now, I don't know what to say to you all about Julia, but I will say this. Your boy is cooking behind the scenes here. And there's stuff coming that obviously I still can't talk about. I think it should be well remembered that there is multiple sources, multiple sources, okay, that have the same information that the police would have accessing Julia's phone with regards to communications. All right. So they've got to know, right, that they're in a position where they can't exaggerate and falsify, you know? And I just think there's a certain tone that goes with harassment, okay? And pleading, begging, crying your eyes out. I just don't see how any of it can be seen as harassment and stalking. Even if you're not a fan of Julia, if you're in the UK, you have to ask yourself, why is this level of aggressive incarceration not something that is rolled out to every single individual accused of this? Especially when we have seen in recent months a huge increase in extremism, direct attacks on this country, those who live in it, our way of life, the religions, all of it. And, I never really understood the importance of a religious culture in a country. I've never been a super religious guy up until my 30s, but I was raised in a Christian country. And I heard a terminology the other day. Please answer D. Robinson's question. I mean, it would help if you posted the question. I can't find D. Robinson. You just need to ask it again, man. I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh, yeah. So there was a terminology used where you were something Christian, right? Where you're not, you don't practice any of, or the religion or anything like that, but you sort of acknowledge the society and the religious holidays and all this. Like, so for me, that's what I was like, right? It's the update on the Polish parents. Still nothing I can talk about that. That's all coming. You've got to understand that there's been three-way conversations. There's been all this stuff, and I'm waiting on direct comms. And I just need to say to you all, Ron is not gatekeeping. Ron is like, he is not holding out on you guys. He is focused on being so cultural Christian. Let's go with that. That's the one. He is more concerned about Julia, legal repercussions, saying the wrong thing, than I am concerned with views and clicks. Understand? So you can be patient. Oh my God, you are a Christian. No. But, all my life I've celebrated Christmas. I've bought Easter eggs for people. Do you see what I mean? It's not, it's just what you do. You know what I'm saying? You got kids. You're not going to be like, nah, no Easter for you. No Christmas for you. Nah, man. It's known as Yule in my household, Christmas time. Things have got slightly different names, but it's wild, man. And I tell you something else. It either has to be everybody gets appreciated for their own faith, and we stop all of this constructed division that goes on between us all. But sadly, as you'll learn later today, our government has been at it. When are you meeting with Julia? Soon. Soon. It's a case of just sending dates down, if I'm being honest with you. But Ron's just an interesting one. He takes his time with things. He likes to observe. Yes, she does, Luli. Yes, she does. Thank you. Hang on a second. Well, see, Jackie, I'm trying. Like, this is it. Like, I'm trying, right? But again, I don't want it to look like I'm milking the story. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be like, oh, he's talking about nothing. So these shorter shows are better. And